Fifth FIR filed in the Mumbai vaccine scam. This case is related to Poddar Educational Institute, where 207 people were duped. Let me go across to Santya, joining us with more inputs on this. Santya? Okay, we are not connected with Santya yet. Talking about the top developments in this case, remember, yet another FIR has been filed now in this case after a complaint by Poddar Institute in Mumbai, where a fake vaccine drive administered doses to 207 unsuspecting citizens. They include government bank staff and a private organization also duped. State government, a private organization also has been duped with this fake vaccine drive. The state government, on the other hand, has submitted to the High Court that over 2,000 people are defrauded in fake camps. Maharashtra government says 400 witness statements have been recorded. The BMC also made its submission to court saying hospitals have denied releasing vials to the drives, and therefore the question remains on how and from where these fake vaccines were procured. Santya joining us with more inputs on this. Yes, Santya, on one hand we have the courts, Bombay High Court seized of this matter. On the other hand, we are now reporting a fifth FIR that has been filed. More details on that, please.
So basically, this FIR is filed with regards to Poddar Educational Institute based in Mumbai's Parel area. Here, the employees were given the jab on 28th and 29th of May by the same racket. The accused actually sought only Aadhaar card details of these victims, and 207 employees of this organization were jabbed. Talking about the certificates, later on they were given fake certificates in the name of Nanavati Hospital and Life Care Hospital. If we talk about the FIR is against three known and three named and three unknown people. The named accused include Mahindra Pratap Singh, so he is the one who is an accused in other FIRs as well. Apart from that, there's a new name coming in, that is Shrikant Mane. Now, who is this Shrikant Mane and how was he involved in the whole scam? That role is yet to be clarified by Mumbai Police. And Seema Singh. Apart from these three unknown people are also there in the FIR. And if we talk about this particular FIR, as you rightly said, this is the fifth FIR in the case.
Right. So we will have to now, of course, wait and see how this investigation progresses. We still do not have clarity on the authenticity of the vaccine, something that the Bombay High Court has raised a lot of concerns about. Thanks for joining us, Santya. Maharashtra fake vaccine drive scam, in fact, has gotten only bigger. Over a week after the fraud came to light, the state government has admitted that at least 2,000 people have been cheated in as many as 9 fake drives that were conducted, 8 in Mumbai, 1 in Thane, from the upscale housing society to production house to an educational institute to a corporate to government bank staff. All of these institutions have got involved in this fake vaccine drive, and all have fallen prey rather in the scam. So while some of these victims were issued fake certificates through stolen KWAN IDs and passwords, several of them did not receive a certificate at all. In fact, earlier in the day, a contractual employee who worked in the data entry department of the government-run KWAN center was arrested in the city. She is accused of stealing the KWAN details that were used in the scam. A total of 5 FIRs have been filed so far. Santya, in terms of the modus operandi, let's understand that there are people at various levels involved. There's a doctor who it seems were responsible for the procurement. There's also somebody working in a government center who has managed to access the KWAN fake IDs, owing to which so many of these centers and fake drives could be conducted.
Yes, absolutely, Afrida. So this was the sixth arrest made by Mumbai police. Gudiya Yadav was arrested yesterday. She is somebody, according to police, used to study in this coaching center, which was run by one of the accused, Dr. Manish Tripathi, and he was the one who reportedly got her this job at NESCO Center, NESCO Vaccination Center. She was a contractual employee, and what she did was to steal the KWAN login ID password of the center, and via that, the fake certificates which were issued to Hira Nandani residents were generated. That's how she is involved in this entire case. And talking about other places where these drives were conducted. So today, in fact, the state government has told Bombay High Court that over 2,000 people fell prey to this vaccination scam. Now, if we talk about the places, it all started with Hira Nandani Housing Society in Kandivli. Then came the name of Tips Industry of Ramesh Torani. After that, Matchbox Film Production House name came. After that, Aditya College name came up. Then Poddar Education Institute, that name has come up. Apart from that, if we talk about other, there are two more places. One is in Borivali, that's actually a private organization where around 514 people were vaccinated. That particular instance is there. A nationalized bank, employees of a nationalized bank were also cheated by the same racket. This branch of this nationalized bank is actually in Mumbai's Bangur Nagar area. So F.I.R. in these two matters is also expected to happen today, end of the day. Apart from this, another KWAN Talent Management firm, that is also a place where this similar drive was conducted by these accused. Apart from these 8 places in Mumbai, places in Thane where this drive was conducted. But as far as Thane victims are concerned, or the Thane case is concerned, there is no probe whatsoever so far in that one, Afrida.
Okay, no clarity on the Thane case. Where was this drive conducted? How many people exactly impacted? But yes, insofar as the locations in Mumbai are concerned, the details are now out. 5 F.I.Rs have been registered. Sanjay, thanks for joining us. At the hearing in the Bombay High Court today, serious concerns were raised about the Mumbai vaccine fraud victims. The court, in fact, questioned the Maharashtra government and the BMC on their laxity in the process. Also urgently asked them to find out the effect of these so-called fake vaccines, the effect and the impact of them on those unsuspecting people who went for the jabs. Today, the state informed the court as well that over 2,000 people have been cheated so far. The High Court reiterated that the state government needs to step up efforts to create awareness around these drives and the checks and balances that need to be in place before such a thing is allowed by any housing society or private entity for that matter. Disha Shah joining us on the phone line with more inputs on this. Disha, if you can bring us up to speed with the proceedings in court and the observations made by the Bombay High Court in this regard.
Well, certainly the very first thing that the court questioned the state as well as the BMC was the fact that how many people have been affected or impacted with this, which essentially means that how many victims have been conned in this fake vaccination drive. And specifically, the state answered saying that there are about 2,000 people plus who have become victims of this entire fake vaccination scam incident. In fact, the court also expressed its anxiety towards this issue and asked the BMC to check on the well-being of these people who have been administered the jabs, because remember till now it has not been established that whether the vaccines that have been given to them are genuine or fake. So that is also another part of concern. So to that, of course, the court has also expressed disappointment towards BMC, clearly saying that if there's a policy in place that the housing societies have to follow, then why such incidents have taken place? Remember, there are 9 such places where these camps were being held illegally without any BMC's knowledge. So now the court has asked the state as well as the BMC to file 2 separate affidavits on this entire issue, clearly stating then that what new policies can be brought into the ground level to avoid such fake vaccination incidents across the city.
Right. Thanks for joining us, Disha, with the latest inputs on this.